What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Minnesota Vikings franchise episode here in Madden NFL 20. It's been about a month since the last upload, so I do apologize to you guys for that. For those of you that are actively watching this series and wanted more of this series, I do apologize. There's been a lot going on as far as content on the channel, XBA, very popular series, and of course, things happening in my personal life. That's kind of taken away available time in order for me to get these videos posted. But we're back, and we are taking on the Green Bay Packers in an NFC North Divisional game here at home. Aaron Rodgers firing it out deep, and look at this! Hughes with the early turnover, the interception to pretty much start this game off. It's going to give the Vikings the ball to start their first offensive possession. This is going to be a big-time game for both teams. The NFC North currently, we're sitting at 3-1. The Packers, I believe, are 2-2. So this is a pretty big game for positional standing in the NFC North. 2nd and 7. Here's a little flip to Adam Thielen. He's only going to get 5. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 situation. Here's another little flip. This time a little underhand, almost like a option. Little pass there by Kirk Cousins, completed to Dalvin Cook for the first down. Pass complete to Mecole Hardman, the Georgia product, and he's going to get that first down. So Kirk, 3 of 3 for 21 yards, and now he's over 1,000 passing yards on the season. 3rd and 10, though, so we were moving the football up until here. Dalvin Cook makes the catch. It's going to be a 4th and 4, and we're going for it. And the rookie running back, Derek Wolford-Graham, checks in, and he gets 12 on a 4th and 4. Thought process on that call was that we're starting this drive based on a turnover, so you got to take advantage of turnovers when Aaron Rodgers gives them to you. Otherwise, we're just punting the ball back, and we didn't do anything with that extra possession. So we do get another first down here. Dalvin Cook picks it up. He's only averaging 2.7 yards per carry right now, so that's not a very good stat. We'll just have to keep feeding the rock to him and seeing if he's going to start bumping up those numbers. Adam Thielen getting the first down here on a little drag route, and then wide open in the back of the end zone, just on a streak route, a fly route. Nobody was there covering Stefon Diggs, so he gets the touchdown. And by the way, RIP Stefon Diggs. That's unfortunate. I don't know what the Vikings are doing, guys, in real life. They're competitive, but they're getting rid of everybody. Not like we are doing here in year number 2, but after this huge touchdown, I'm starting to regret getting rid of some of our defensive backs. And Anthony Harris, I mean, we were in man coverage there, so, you know, that's always the risk, is that there's no safety back there to help out. And that was just the matter of the play call. So Devontae Adams gets a 75-yard touchdown. Clark comes in, barreling in, and gets a sack. It's going to force 3rd and 20. Why are we showing a 3rd and 20? It's either going to be a first down or it's going to be a sack again, and this time it's a first down. Stefon Diggs makes an insane catch in double coverage for 26 yards, setting the Vikings up for another first down, and another first down picked up by Hardman. Nice little flip, nice little toss right there, right into the bucket by Kirk Cousins. Here's a pass, going to go incomplete, but Diggs, oh, Diggs, you should have grabbed that, buddy. Look at this. We're firing out there for Mecole, and it just bounces off of Diggs, so we're going to have to settle for the field goal, and we push it through. So it's 10-7. There was 7:31 left to go in the second quarter. Anthony Barr got over just a little bit too late as Aaron Jones picks up the first down on a little flare route. Sack. Danielle Hunter picks up a crucial sack for the Vikings here on this drive for the Packers. Oh, a pick! Mackenzie Alexander going all the way, and nobody's going to catch him. And you guys will notice we've got some ESPN highlight music going on here in this matchup here tonight. That's mostly because of the audio file did get messed up. So I know that I like to get the in-game sound with all the tackling and the grunts, of course, the hit sticks, the crowd. I love to get that, but unfortunately for this episode, I do not have that because the audio did get messed up in the game file. Other files I have already checked, those are good, but For whatever reason, this one just didn't transfer over. So that's an explanation on that. 17-7 game here. And Madison has to check in. Madison's got to check in. He does well. He's got a 1 rush for 11 yards. And we're up against the 9-yard line here at the 2-minute warning. Dalvin Cook does check back in, but it's not going to matter because we're going to throw it into the end zone. That's Olabisi Johnson. Nice job getting open. Nice little route being run there by Olabisi, and he's going to get that touchdown for him. So add that to your career statistics there, Olabisi. We need you to step up here potentially because it looks like this one might be turning into a little bit of a shootout. That's about 3 big plays so far for Green Bay. It's taken them 2 quarters to get 14 points. Our offense is doing a little bit more, especially on 2 takeaways already, 2 interceptions, 1 for a pick 6. But we see it already here, guys. We see it already. It's starting to feel like Rodgers is opening up a little bit, starting to get a little comfortable. Yeah, he's got those 2 picks, but the last couple throws, especially this one, just a dime to Jimmy Graham. Anthony Harris saw it. He read it correctly, just didn't get over in time. That's going to lead to a touchdown. So it's 24-21. So somehow, some way, Green Bay has come back and made this a football game. And now we're going to lose our slot receiver. We're going to lose Mecole Hardman for the rest of this game. He has a broken collarbone. And you guys know what that means when you get broken collarbones. He's probably out for multiple weeks here in this 2020 regular season. Why do we show punts? Well, Boyd makes an incredible play. And thank you to Jack Fox for setting Green Bay up at the 6-yard line. But it's not going to matter. All of that is negated because Rodgers is going to find Devontae Adams. And then this isn't good. Aaron Jones looks like he's going to take it all the way. And is he? No. Because Artie Burns, our free agent acquisition, Artie Burns, coming on in, making that tackle. That's a good stop by Burns. He's got the speed to catch Aaron Jones, so that was obviously a really good play. 2nd and goal after an incompletion. Nice play by none other than Cameron Smith. Starting to get some action, starting to get some playing time here in year number 2. Pass going to go complete out to the right, but Rodgers and co., they're going to have to settle for a field goal, and it is 24-24. Let's skip to the start of the 4th quarter, and Rodgers and Green Bay have the football again, and this time we're going to go to the left. Aaron Rodgers hands it off to Aaron Jones for about 3. Now they're going backwards. Nice tackle there by Mackenzie Alexander. He's having himself a really good game. And got that tackle for a loss. Harrison Smith makes this tackle, and it's going to stop Green Bay short of getting the first down. It's going to be 4th and 5. They're going to settle for a field goal, and this one is... They could have missed with a little bit more pull. He could have missed it. But Green Bay is going to somehow take the lead, guys. They're going to take the lead, and Aaron Rodgers is going to get the football back. He's going to get the football back thanks to Josh Jackson. Interception on Kirk Cousins. We'll see this one more time. This was just, it wasn't a good throw. You got to throw it right at Olabisi. If that's where you're going, you got to throw it right at him. You can't lead him there. Josh Jackson was all over it. But hey, it was also a bad throw. But if you're going to make the throw it right at the guy. 3rd and 8. Vikings defense steps up. They hustle Aaron Rodgers, and he can't make a complete pass, a good pass on a screen. Stephon Diggs, though, that's what I'm talking about. If you're going to throw in coverage, you got to throw right at the guy. You can't lead him. So Diggs makes a heck of a catch there. Get that first down. Cousins going to throw this out of bounds as nobody was open, and he did the smart thing. Don't hold on to the football here because we are losing. We got 5 minutes left to go. We got to be moving the football down the field, potentially get a field goal. We want a touchdown, though. We want a touchdown. 4:50 to go here. 3rd and 1, and Dalvin Cook is going to get stopped. So now it's pressure time. What call are we going to make here? We're going to go for it. 4th and 2 at the 46-yard line, our 46-yard line, and we are going to pick it up. Dalvin Cook hangs on to the football, takes a heavy hit. He's got 22 rushes for 76. Here's a pass complete to Olabisi Johnson, who busts off 1 tackle, can't miss the 3rd. and he's going to get about 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Now here's Wolford Graham being slippery, and he's going to pick up the first down. So 3 rushes for 25. Wolford Graham has been a key factor in today's game, and Kirk Cousins with a minute 52 takes a sack. 3rd down and 22. At this stage right now, we are not going for the end zone. We're not going to try to pick up the first down. We are going to try to get just some more yards so we can kick a field goal. Good protection on the outside, and Kirk makes a good pass to Adam Thielen. We're up at the 22. 4th and 7. No reason to go for this. You got to kick the field goal. And we milk the clock down to about 32 seconds. And this field goal is up and good as Cody Parkey nails it through. And now the job on the surface is simple. Stop Aaron Rodgers from the 25. Don't let Boswell get into field goal range. Otherwise, you lose. Oh, Anthony Barr just baited Rodgers to think that that was open. Comes on in, tries to make the pick. He's going to drop it. So that is Boswell's marker there. You can't allow him to get there. So Hughes, missed tackle. That would have been absolutely huge for the Vikings, but a missed tackle is going to get him up to the 42-yard line. 17 seconds left. Play action. Nobody's falling for that, especially not Anthony Barr. Nice play. Nice play to break up the pass. 2nd and 10. Looks like another play action, and they're going to throw backwards? What are you doing, Green Bay? But hey, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll take it. We'll take anything we can get here. 3rd and 13. Again, you got to cover that yard marker, that yard line there, to make sure they don't get into field goal range. And a trail runner, oh, he couldn't get there in time. Just like the Diggs play in the end zone that we saw earlier, they could not get there in time. That would have been very, very bad for Minnesota. Here's almost caught, but it's not going to matter as time is going to expire here in regulation, and the Vikings and Packers are going to overtime. This is going to get close. I can already feel it, guys. Aaron Jones going to get hit in the backfield. That's a really nice job on defense by what looked to be Linval Joseph, Kendricks, and Anthony Harris. Green Bay on a 2nd and 11. Missed tackle. Mackenzie Alexander can't get there. Can't make the tackle on Aaron Jones. Nice little tiptoe on the sideline. Here's a potentially big play. Nice job by Anthony Barr to get the big hit on Aaron Jones. 2nd and 1. And Jones is going to pick up the first down and more. So they almost get to the field goal line. That's going to be required for Chris Boswell. 1st and 10. Here's a run to the outside, and Minnesota players are going to run into each other. That was Harrison Smith and Kendricks. Let's look at that one time. I mean, come on. You got to laugh at that. You got to laugh at that. That's going to be on ESPN blooper reel, I'm sure of it. 2nd and 5 here. Pass going to go incomplete. Nice job at the line to knock that pass down. So 3rd and 5. Rodgers going to throw short, and Jimmy Graham cannot pick up the first down. Mackenzie Alexander coming in, having a great game, coming in there, making that tackle, a clutch tackle. That's going to make Green Bay settle for a field goal. 30-27 here, and this is not a good start. Not only are we going backwards, but Dalvin Cook is now hurt. He's now hurt, and we don't know exactly how long he is out for, but we're going to have to rely on Alexander Madison and Derek Wolford Graham, our rookie. 3rd and 5 situation. This is crucial. Nice pass, nice completion, nice moves by Kyle Rudolph to pick up that first down. There's your update. Dalvin Cook is out for multiple weeks with a dislocated hip. So we're going to have to open it up. Nice pass completion to Stephon Diggs. Even better throw from Kirk Cousins. 1st and 10. Pass going to be completed. Nice timing route on the hitch route by Diggs and Cousins. 1st and 10. Here's Wolford Graham with the run. He's going to bust it to the outside. He breaks off a tackle. Touchdown! Touchdown, Derek Wolford Graham! And the Vikings are going to beat the Packers in overtime. And the rookie comes through with a huge run. He's a smaller guy, and he just carried the Green Bay defender and then bounced off the would-be tackler in the end zone at the 1-yard line pretty much. And guys, that's going to do it. So the Vikings win in dramatic fashion, here against Green Bay. And look at this. I love this. Kirk Cousins, team captain, looking over at Derek Wolford-Graham and saying, you know what, man? That was one hell of a play. Congrats, man. I'm really happy for you. Kirk was awesome today. Yes, he threw that one interception, but, you know, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Obviously, I think the player of the game here, it's tough. It's tough. You guys decide. Stephon Diggs might get my vote. I mean, he had 9 catches for 128 and a score. Olabisi pitched in with a touchdown. We had a lot of guys in this game kind of clutch up and get the job done. So I'm impressed with how he played. We really, the big plays for Green Bay were the only plays that got them scores. Other than that, if we can clean that kind of stuff up, I think that our defense is going to start to round out and get back into form like it was last year in year number 1. But I'm impressed with how he played. I'm impressed with how we responded, especially getting contributions from guys like Mackenzie Alexander. He's getting a lot of playing time now with Xavier Rhodes gone. Derek Wolford-Graham stepped up. Madison stepped up with Dalvin Cook hurt. This one sucks with Mecole Hardman going to be out for multiple weeks. And we'll get an update on his status. I think our depth really came through and it really showed out in that game against Green Bay. So here's an injury update. We are going to be losing Dalvin Cook again for 8 weeks. We lost him last year for multiple weeks. And Hardman's going to be gone for 6 weeks as well. Mackenzie Alexander going to get top NFC Defensive Player of the Week honors. We got more upgrades to talk about with JT Peppers just by sitting the bench and training. He's getting a bump. Holton Hill making a ton of tackles in each and every game. He's going to get a bump up as well. And as you guys know, we are in this series going forward. We're going to be playing one, simming one, playing one, and simming one. Obviously, I'm making the choices on what games we're going to be playing and what games we're going to be simulating. St. Louis, I did it again. St. Louis, the LA Rams was a game that we decided to go ahead and simulate. You guys can see the production there. Brandon Cooks, 7 for 102. And then Olabisi Johnson came through with 5 for 84. So he's kind of stepping up a little bit. I like to see that even in simulation with Mecole Hardman being lost for a majority of the year. Anthony Barr and Eric Kendricks doing great as far as amassing all the tackles. Danielle Hunter had 2 tackles for losses, So really good production out of those players there. JT Peppers actually had to come in against Chicago, which was the next week. Kirk Cousins only 141 and a touchdown. He gave up 3 sacks, 48% in the loss. He just wasn't good enough. 5.6 average yards per completion. It wasn't good enough, guys. So unfortunately, we get that loss against a interdivision opponent in Chicago. Not too impressed with that, but it is what it is. We're going to have to bounce back in the next week against Dallas, and that is going to be a game that I actually show you guys next week. Actually, not next week, this Sunday. So we are going to be getting Dallas Cowboys and Minnesota Vikings gameplay action. Hopefully we can kind of enact our revenge from year number 1 as we unfortunately lost. And I think we got destroyed, if I'm remembering right, in the playoffs. It was a live stream against those Cowboys. So there is your results. Losing to the Rams, losing to the Bears in the NFC North. And let's just get a standings update. We are now 4-3. The Lions are 4-3. The Bears are 4-3. And the Packers are 3-4. So to say that this NFC North is up for grabs would be an understatement. We have got to find a way to get it done here in the next couple episodes. So guys, we had a lot of questions on the channel about where all of the custom prospects went from year number 1. And I'm just going to leave this run. We've got 19 minutes here. We're at the 19-minute mark. The video is about 22 minutes. So these are just where all of your custom prospects went from year number 1's draft. We will have a draft section in the Sunday episode so you guys can see where all of your year number 2 prospects are really falling in the draft. 1st round prospect, 4th round prospect, that type of deal. So I'll have more on that in the coming episode on Sunday. With that, I'm just going to leave this run and I'll talk to you guys on Sunday. And let me know if you see your custom prospect here, if there's a guy that you're really interested in. Maybe we might be able to trade for one of them. I know a lot of these guys have some superstar X Factor abilities. Guys like Kyle King. I know that he's been at me for quite a while, being like, Goldie, why didn't you take me? You're regretting not taking me. So that's kind of funny, that little banter back and forth. But yeah, let me know, guys, if there's any player here in this custom list that you're eyeing, or you want some stats updates as well. Let me know in the comment section below. And there's our very own Derek Wolford Graham with that late touchdown against Green Bay. I love him. He's going to be a good one. We'll have to see what we decide to do with Dalvin Cook, of course, if we're going to try to re-sign him. All right, so guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Leave a like if you like this thing, and I will see you Sunday for more Minnesota Vikings action. As always, peace.